Internet. I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake. Wait. That was pretty good.
I'm not. The noise was pretty good. It was pretty spot on. Anyway, I was ready to be real disappointed by you. I'm gonna be honest.
B+?
But
A-?
A-. So today we're talking about they announced another Star Wars spin-off movie, and it's gonna be the one everyone's been asking for. At least the terrible, sad fanboys who don't care about the quality of films, and that includes us. And that is the Obi-Wan standalone Star Wars story.
Is it called Kenobi?
They haven't announced.
That's the
yet.
only name that it should be called. Now there is a book. I actually saw it the other day. I didn't read it. I haven't read it. There's a book called Kenobi. I assume it's similar to the ideas that the studio has, but not the ideas I have. I've mentioned this before. What I want out of a movie called Kenobi, Ewan McGregor has to be there. Age him up at the beginning of the movie, right?
Yeah, make him look like Alec Guinness.
Yeah, a little bit Alec Guinness-y. Well, very much Alec Guinness-y. Have him be the age of Alec Guinness, because obviously Guinness is very dead. Darth killed him. And then you have him kind of like going through his day in his little hut on Tatooine or whatever, and like maybe he'll see like an item in his room or something, and it'll remind him of something, or maybe he'll be writing. I don't know. Anyway, you want to have your vehicle of memory happen, and then he remembers back, and it's sort of like what's been happening with Obi-Wan over the course of time, and you can kind of tell a story about Obi-Wan and his exile that he is self-imposed after the events of Episode 3, which was just a great film. Thanks, George. And then he's got the high ground. Hugo. And then you have like a good 2 hour, two and a half hour. Get Peter Jackson on this shit. Make it 3, and have a nice story. And then at the end of the movie, it should be him hearing sand people walking out and seeing the floating thing, and then it stops. And then it stops. And then it goes Kenobi. This is the John Williams.
Are they ending all of the prequel, midquel movies right where right before the Episode 4 starts? Because they did that already with Rogue One.
Well, yeah, but this makes more sense because it's just him thinking. It's fine.
Okay. Red Letter Media had a similar idea, actually, about the Han Solo movie. They think the final shot will be him walking into the bar in the outfit and him sitting down in the pose they see him.
Don't do that.
First time.
It can't be every time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I think they're good.
No, but the Kenobi one would be cool.
I disagree.
Rogue One was literally the story of that.
I know.
It was always gonna be that.
I know. I'm just saying, everything doesn't have to, like, perfectly connect back to the beginning of Episode 4.
If he's old Alec Guinness Kenobi, then
I think if you end...
Or if you want, you could just have... He's on Tatooine, and Luke knows him, he calls him Uncle Ben.
If you frame everything consistently and always around the idea of Episode 4, and always bookend with Episode 4, all you're doing is re-establishing in every movie, hey guys, we're only doing this because you remember the Star Wars. This movie isn't as good as the Star Wars, but hey, you're here for the Star Wars, right?
It's a movie about Kenobi.
I understand that. I'm saying you don't have to be this fucking on the nose about what a blatant cash grab it's gonna be.
Well, the only other option you have, you can't just cut without him experiencing anything outside of his hut on Tatooine.
Yes, you can, because
you
can. Everyone knows what's coming. You don't have to fucking be like, guys, do you remember? This is the Kenobi from the Star Wars.
I don't know why you keep saying it like, who talks like that?
I don't know, whatever.
That's not even an accent.
This is the producer at Disney who's making these decisions.
I don't think it is.
It is.
Nobody talks like that.
He does.
He doesn't. He's probably Hispanic. And has a very normal, non-regional dialect. I don't know why you would think it was a Spanish thing. And I think if you don't end it with some sort of actual bookend, people are going to be like, nothing happened.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
You can have a movie happen in and of itself with characters from the other movie without directly having it lead into the other movie.
I agree with you, except in the case of Ben Kenobi. I don't want that to happen for Han Solo at all.
All they have to do is he's just in his hut, and then you can just assume... That's all you gotta do is assume. End wide shot of him walking into his little hut, and you can see the dual suns, and you just know, all right, he's going to be here for 20, 15 years, whatever, waiting for Luke to show up.
What I'm worried is the worst ending, where he runs into Kid Luke. Because Luke obviously knows who he is. They've had interactions in the past. Hadn't seen him in a little while.
And maybe he comes into his house. Do you have... Knock, knock, knock. Oh, Ben Kenobi,
That's the worst
I'm
movie.
Luke Skywalker.
Right.
I'm from down the way. We need some blue milk. We're all fresh out.
Exactly. This
And
is
then
what I'm talking
you
about.
see the trunk where he picked out the lightsaber from the New Hope. He's like, oh, what's in that trunk, mister? And
Right.
Obi-Wan's like, maybe one day.
Right, exactly. That's what I don't want. That's why I'm fine with... and then he fucking walks around a corner, and you don't have to show Luke. You just see the speeder.
Oh, this is your... Fuck it, it's gonna be dumb anyway. Let's contain the dumb.
This is the containment of the dumb.
Okay.
Because it's gotta be old. If it's old Kenobi, if it's not, then it's after the prequels, but older Ewan McGregor, not quite Alec Guinness age, and then it's just a one-off story, and that's kind of boring because they're already doing that in Rebels.
You know what I would do actually if I'm doing the Obi-Wan story? Obi-Wan can be in it, but a running theme I would place throughout it is because he's probably one of the more liked things of the prequels, so you can get away with a lot more prequel-centered stuff in his movie, I think, because he's strong enough to carry it. So what I would do is I would treat his movie as the exploring the universe in the background. How did the prequel universe become the original trilogy universe? Maybe along the adventure. I want this to be subtext, let me make it clear. I don't want this to be the plot, I just want in the background lots of stuff happening to
like
imply,
over the years.
Like, you see more Star Destroyers being built, maybe more occupation of Stormtroopers slowly, and they start to go from clone troopers to Stormtroopers, and you see that evolution a little bit.
Yeah, I'd be
maybe
fine
you
with that.
see Obi-Wan helping out a group of people, and it, like, from getting harassed or something, and they're like, this didn't used to be like
Right,
this,
and maybe
what's
he's
going on?
gonna Jedi mind trick a clone or something at some point.
Oh god, they're gonna overuse it.
No, just one time. If you just do it one time and it's for that, I think that's fine. Like in an alley, and he's just like, just come on. Especially if he's flipping about it, if he's not like all like Alec Guinness, he's like, you don't want to be here. If he's just like, go that way. Like, that sounds more Ewan McGregor Kenobi, because he's still a little brash until he gets to the end, because the idea behind Jedi and like a seclusion like that is, it's sort of like a meditative thing, and he would become more Guinnessy, so it's fine character-wise. But I think showing both the evolution of Kenobi and silhouetted in the background the evolution of the universe as a whole would be a good way to do it.
Here's what I absolutely don't want, and I'm afraid they will do if this turns out to be the twist. I'm afraid that the twist in episode, whatever the next episode or the one after that's going to be in the main series, is going to be that Rey is Obi-Wan's daughter. So I don't want the Obi-Wan movie to reveal... This is what I'm afraid of. It's going to be some adventure. It's going to be Obi-Wan meeting some woman.
Wait, why would... Wait. The timeline of that is fucked.
No, because it'd be older Obi... Wait, let me think.
No,
Where
no.
did I hear... Oh.
She could be a clone.
A clone or something. It would
Because
have to be something related
because
to...
he went to that planet with the
or
cloners.
no, granddaughter. I meant granddaughter. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I meant granddaughter.
But
That's
still,
why I was confused, because I read this theory before. There's a theory that Rey's going to turn out to be like Obi-Wan's granddaughter or something. So I'm afraid in this movie they're going to reveal that, or it'll be revealed in episode, whatever the next episode is, and then this prequel will be exploring how that happened. Maybe he meets a woman and starts to be like, I'm going to give up the Jedi ways, I don't care.
That's episode 3, part 2.
Gets pulled back into it. She dies along the way.
Of course.
Maybe his actual daughter gets taken away somewhere, and then we explain later that's how Rey and him got separated, or his daughter got separated from him, and that's why he's kind of alone in his shack. Even though that was perfectly well explained at the end of episode 3, even though, yes, I know episode 3 isn't good, I'm just saying, it's already explained why he's there and alone. I'm afraid they'll feel the need to explain once again, why is he alone in the desert on Tatooine?
She shouldn't...
Because the person he loved died. Like, really? All the Jedi being killed wasn't enough?
Also, he's a Force ghost.
Later.
Right. So how long do you remain a Force ghost?
The way Force ghosts work are... When you die in the Star Wars universe, your essence, your soul, ceases to be individual anymore, and it goes into the Force.
Yeah.
If you are a strong enough Force user, what you can do is sort of like if you had a droplet and you had it out into the ocean and dropped a drop of water into it, you'd never be able to get the water back that you put in there. Force ghosts are able to
get the same water
out and reveal their basically self as a Force ghost. And that's what that is. And when they're not doing that, they return back into the Force and just
so they're always there.
Yes.
Okay.
If they want to be.
All of this is from the perspective of Force Ghost Kenobi.
Oh! I want a movie where it's just... Oh my god.
Only Force Ghosts!
Force
Ghosts, coast to coast!
Let's get Force Ghost Kenobi, but he just, like, is... No one can see him for whatever reason.
And it's Ghost Dad, but Kenobi!
That's not where I was going with it, but I immediately want to see Ghost Dad Kenobi. Can we get Ghost Dad? You know what?
Ghosty-Wan Kenobi?
I'm gonna guess for a second that for some reason the sales of Ghost Dad have gone down in the past 4 years or so. Let's digitally remove Bill Cosby from every copy of Ghost Dad and fuck the... You know what? Fuck it. All the money you would have put into this Kenobi movie...
Yeah.
Just digitally replace Bill Cosby with Kenobi in Ghost Dad... $10 billion worldwide.
Alec Guinness Ghost, that like 4-second shot at the end of Empire, no, Jedi.
Wait, no, I got it.
Just that, but superimposed every time. And it's still Bill Cosby talking, but it's Alec Guinness Ghost instead.
I want it to be Ewan McGregor, the whole movie, as Ghost Dad.
But train spotting Ewan McGregor.
Train spotting
He's
Ewan
throwing
McGregor.
up. He's detoxing
as Force Ghost Dad.
Oh god.
Then at the end he solved the Ghost Dad problem like in Ghost Dad. They find out he didn't really die, he just is in a coma. You know, Ghost Dad plot.
Astral projection Dad.
But then he gets he gets back in his body and then he looks off and then it's Alec Guinness Force Ghost and he just goes, "Wait, what?" Smash cut to credits. End of film.
3 after the credit scenes with them playing space chess, doing the Kessel Run, and then mind tricking each other back and forth.
I think we have an outline. That's all I'm saying. So
yeah, we just 21 Jump Streeted Star Wars.
Force Ghost Dad. I'd watch that movie anyway.
Oh fuck.
So I guess that's it. Oh, Jabba the Hutt movie.
Do you guess that's it?
Jabba the Hutt.
That's clearly it. Jabba the Hutt movie is fuck you.
That's a rumor. It's got to be just a rumor though. Even Disney's not that weird, right? Even they're not.
That one should end with Han walking in about to be carbonated. I know. I don't think Jabba was there.
He wasn't there.
No, but what if he was? That's the twist of the movie.
He was there.
He's there, and we pan, and it's you see the normal shot, and then it's shot from behind, and then Jabba the Hutt is just squeezed into Boba Fett's armor.
I was just gonna say, despite the fact that Boba Fett's there, and he takes him then to be delivered to Jabba. Jabba was there the whole time.
Jabba is Boba in that scene,
yeah, okay.
But you can't see from the front because he's very well disguised, but he's obviously very large, so he's just pouring out the back.
And then we find out in the Boba Fett single movie, Boba Fett really was there the whole time trying to get his armor back from Jabba the Hutt.
In the Boba Fett movie, I better find out what happened to Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
They got burned. They were skeleton. No disintegrations, is what Darth Vader says.
Right, but that was... does that imply it was Boba Fett?
Maybe.
Because he disintegrated them.
He says, no more disintegrations.
And you've never seen anyone else end up like that.
Have you ever seen a stormtrooper disintegrate someone?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
He does have a flamethrower as well. Ugh, did he flamethrow Uncle Owen and
flamethrower? Oh, yeah,
oh
he did.
Fuck!
When that Solo movie comes out, I'd like to picture, you know, Owen, I brought you some more blue milk! Ah! And it starts getting burnt alive.
And then they just, like, smash cut it with shots of Vietnam. Okay, this is over. It's over.